Hello. Hello. To you. Hello to everyone.
I don't think any one of the brothers really knew what barbershop harmony was, but our dad really loved it and he wanted us to get into it.
Good cheer with songs and lots of fun.
We wanted to go down and meet the Lennon sisters is how it started. So we get in this big old station wagon of ours and we drove across the desert. We finally get to a place where we think the Lennon sisters live and we walk up to the door and my dad knocked on it. It was very embarrassing. And who comes to the door but a few of the Lennon sisters. And our dad said, "Hello, we're the Osmonds. My boys would like to sing you a song." We sang them a song and they laughed. We got to know the Lennon sisters quite well and they're the ones that actually set up the interview with Lawrence Welk. So the next day we're all excited, this is going to be our big break. And we go to his office, we sit in his lobby for 2 hours, we sit there and the secretary of Lawrence Welk came out and said, "He's too busy right now, you got to come back some other day." And we were just crushed. It was like everything we had dreamt about is not going to happen. My dad, bless his heart, said, "Hey kids, let's go to Disneyland, let's have a little bit of fun." We're walking through the streets of Disneyland when all of a sudden a bicycle built for four comes riding up. We were all dressed alike and they're all dressed alike and they just start kidding us. "Hey, are you a barbershop group?" "Yeah, we are." And they said, "Really? Sing us a song." We were prepared. We sang them side by side. They looked at us and they applauded and a few other people started to gather. Then they sang a song. Crowd started gathering and we kept going back and forth. Next thing you know, a guy by the name of Tommy Walker said, "There's somebody that wants to meet you young guys." We said, "Who could that possibly be?" And we went in this room, the door closes, and guess who's sitting there? Walt Disney himself. And we were scared out of our shoes. He said, "Well, sing me a song." And I remember him leaning back like this. We sang "I Want a Girl" again with the hats and mustache. And Jay was just making a mess out of things. His hat was falling down, his mustache was falling down, and we're like, "Oh, great." And Walt Disney's laughing. So here we are, we're trying to get through it, and we sing the last note, and he starts to applaud. "I love it, I love it," he said. "Keep it in the act." He went ahead and hired us to walk the streets of Disneyland. One day, Walt Disney said, "I want you to be on one of my big television shows called Disneyland After Dark." When that thing was aired across the nation, Andy Williams' father saw that and made a phone call to our dad and said, "I want you to come and audition for Andy Williams." That was the moment when it really took off. The thing that I've learned from all of this is that when one door closes, another one always opens. If you're prepared, never give up. Walt Disney said, "We can all achieve our dreams if we have the courage to pursue them." What would have happened if we'd gotten our car and driven all the way back to Utah after the Lawrence Welk shut down? You got to keep walking forward. If you really want to pursue that dream of yours, you got to make it happen.
The whole story with the Lawrence Welk show has been a great life lesson for me. When I get turned down and when I get rejected or a door closes in my face, I remember that story. We can remain positive, remain optimistic, and realize that there is another door that's going to open. We just have to believe in it and keep going and never give up.
And you never know who's watching you.
Minnie Mouse.
Absolutely. No, Mickey.
Mickey Mouse.
Yes.